So then, what major changes were made in Bleach the Thousand Year Blood War arc? Yo, what's good, supported reviews, and in case you haven't seen episode 11 and episode 12, then some light spoilers coming your way from those episodes, you have been warned. The first major change comes from Tosin and Gin in this scene. Notice the reflection highlight color is different from TV to Blu-ray. Next up, the sparks in this scene have more glow to them, as well as the background being slightly darker, and Ishin's face is also illuminated by the sparks. Next up, Ishin's movement is slightly different in the Blu-ray. He doesn't move quite as much like he does in the TV. Also, the fire and cloak animation is slightly retimed in the Blu-ray. I love how they added a subtle glow to Masaki Kurosaki in this shot. Next up, as the Hollow takes a bite out of Masaki Kurosaki, they animated the blood coming from her shoulder in the Blu-ray. I guess they wanted the censorship for the TV broadcast. Next up, they lowered the background in the Blu-ray version and shrunk it down a bit. They did it again with this wide shot as well. Also, they removed the street lights and slightly repositioned some of the puddles. In episode 12, they added Saijin's mask in the Blu-ray. I suppose this made more sense because it's set in the past, back when he didn't want people to see his real face. They lightened Masaki's hair a little bit in the Blu-ray, as well as adding more of that textury filter over the character in the Blu-ray. The clouds in the sky have more contrast in the Blu-ray. Next up, as Ishin slices the hollow within Masaki Kurosaki, not only did they reduce the glow emitting from Ishin's sword, but he also added a burnt-like texture to the skull mask as he's attacking it. Even the frames leading up to the skull being shattered into a million pieces, the entire skull gets completely burnt out, with more detail and texture, which I quite like. Next up, not only did they add more raindrops falling from the sky, but they also reduced some of the motion blur. Next up, the droplets falling from the sky that sort of pan down from Masaki's back are slightly repositioned in the Blu-ray, as well as the animation being retimed as well. And that's it. Those are all the major changes from TV to Blu-ray of Bleach the Thousand Year Blood War arc episode 11 and episode 12. I do remember some of the fans were not happy with the scenes of Masaki Kurosaki inside that hollow-like world, where she was meant to be more nude than she was in the TV. But nope, it's exactly the same from TV to Blu-ray, no difference there. As well as all the other scenes being the same from the TV to the Blu-ray. I will do episode 13 as a separate video, as it will be the last episode of Bleach the Thousand Year Blood War arc, so stay tuned for that. But tell me in the comments down below what you guys thought of these changes. Do you like them? Do you hate them? Like this video, subscribe for more Bleach TV versus Blu-ray comparisons, as well as other anime updates, reactions, comparisons, breakdowns, rankings and more. But thank you for watching, and as always, a boarded review signing out.